Brandon, a.k.a. Dr. Game.
And I'm Chris, a.k.a. Archimedo.
And we are the Hookah Geeks. Today we actually have a double review going, another Starbuzz flavor, Starbuzz Hard Rush, and then we also have a nifty little flip bowl here, the Dragon Flip Bowl, that we're also going to review and let you guys know a little bit about it and how it exactly works. To start off, flip bowl, they're a little bit expensive. In my opinion, it's worth it. The normal one is $40 on Hookah G33ks, and this one is $50. I got it for a little bit cheaper because I got it was on sale. The flip bowl works a little bit different. Instead of the coals being directly on top of it, comes at the bottom, as you can see. It allows for a lot better heat management. Also, when these things first came out, they did not have this nice little heat resistor thing here, so pretty much you had to use tongs to lower it up and down.
Which can get kind of annoying and difficult.
Very hot, very quickly, unfortunately. Yeah. But I'm glad they added that. It definitely makes their product a bonus.
Because, I mean, it's warm, but it's a little bit warmer near the top, but down here, you don't feel anything.
You can still do stuff with it.
Yeah.
For the flip bowl itself, I actually like it for just about any type of shisha. The only thing that I have not smoked out of it is Tangiers, but I've also never had Tangiers, so it's something I'm looking forward to trying eventually.
Tangiers really juicy.
Yeah. One thing I do like about it is it makes heat management and cold management very easy. You can pretty much do everything you want just from right here. And pretty much it keeps it, there's no, taking off coals, moving coals, you just move this and it lasts for a pretty nice, thing. For the rest of the hookah, it's the same as last time. Sahara Smoke Nemesis, water in the vase, Namar hoses,
2 bricks of Fantasia, natural charcoal.
So, in my opinion, out of 10 stars, I would give the flip bowl a solid 8.
Definitely.
It could be better. They could definitely give you more room for charcoals, because some natural charcoals, like the Fantasia, you kind of have to shove them in there if you want more than one.
It also has some stability issues. You want to have a really nice grommet so it has a perfect seal, or else it wobbles and sometimes will actually fall.
Yeah, that's the only other problem. I'm not quite for sure if it's because I'm using a Sahara Smoke hookah and the grommets aren't exactly made for it. I actually am using 2 grommets to keep it on there securely for the most part. But yeah, I'd give it an 8 out of 10 easily. A 10 out of 10 if they sent you more than just the grommet that it comes with for adaptive reasons. It would make it a little bit easier on people who have different brands of hookahs.
Stole my head.
As for moving on to the Hard Rush, it's a very solid flavor. It's
honestly one of my favorite Starbuzzes. It has it reminds me of root beer barrels mostly. I mean, I love it. I smoked a lot of it before, so this is actually one of the more recent times I've smoked it, and it instantly kicked back the flavor, and it's just really good.
For me, it reminds me a lot of the Netco wafers. Not a lot of people have any idea what I'm talking about when I talk about them, but they came in like this little tissue paper, wax paper kind of like roll.
We'll try to put a picture in the video
to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. But by the can, it shows an orange, a pineapple, a blueberry, and spearmint leaves. I don't really catch on any of these flavors specifically, except for the spearmint. But it's like most other mints that are mixes. You get it
very subtle.
You get it at the tail end to give it that cooling, refreshing flavor. It's definitely nice. Clouds on this are 4.5 out of 5, no matter just like any other Starbuzz. Very few Starbuzzes are less than a 4.
Yeah. This is actually one of the flavors that I've honestly gotten some of the thickest smoke on. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure it's just because of how juicy it is naturally, because this stuff is, it's wet. I mean, like, we smoked all of it, and I mean, there's all this juice and shit in there, so I mean, it looks nice. It's really gooey, and you know, it's delicious.
It's just a well-rounded flavor with the juices and everything. It's a very nice. It's the normal Starbuzz cut. Starbuzz didn't really stray away from their cut, except for in a couple of their things, like their coffee flavors are sometimes a little bit different. And some of their mints, like Winter Fresh, was a much finer cut to me for some reason. I don't know if it was the specific can I had or what, but it seemed much more fine than a lot of the other Starbuzz cuts.
No, definitely one of my all-time favorites from Starbuzz. Not bold, just it's a normal Starbuzz flavor, so it's a little bit cheaper than the bold that we reviewed last time, the Irish Peach. That's useful.
Flavor, this one, just because it brings back memories from my childhood of, you know, having that candy. Especially, my grandpa used to always get them for me whenever he'd go to the gas station. And so it kind of brings back memories along just like the flavor itself, and it's a very, very good flavor. I would give it a 5 out of 5 for just the flavor for me. I don't know about
honestly,
you.
same here. I mean, it reminds me of going to, I don't know if you guys know what a Cracker Barrel is, but I mean, it was really, you know, it was one of my favorite places as a kid in my hometown, and it just reminds me of little root beer barrel candies, and that's the flavor that always pops into my mind whenever I smoke this, is little root beer barrels, or like Brandon said, the Neckos. I don't think I ever had those, maybe once or twice, but definitely a really nice flavor.
Overall, for the flavor, or for the entire shisha itself, I would give it a solid 9.5. I wouldn't say that I like it more than the Irish Peach, even though I'm giving it a higher review. Just overall, it is a better flavor for the normal Starbuzz flavors.
Definitely.
There's a lot of good regular Starbuzz, but this is definitely in my top 10 of normal Starbuzz. I would definitely suggest, if you haven't had it, go pick some up, try it out. It's really good if you like really any of those flavors. And most people, like my girlfriend, hates blueberry shisha, but she can smoke the shit out of this. None of the flavors are too overpowering like in a lot of the other, like, just basic flavors that you would get. So overall, definitely a 9.5.
Yep, I completely agree with Brandon. It's probably one of the all-time best, just normal Starbuzz that we've had. So, yeah.
Other than that, that's the review.
To wrap this one up.
Nice little 2-for-1 deal. Like, comment, subscribe. You know, all the normal stuff you do on YouTube. On the YouTubes. And then we'll see you next time. Peace. Later.